Okay. Back on the leaves part, which was missed out yesterday, it is just exactly the same technique like peony. Okay, so which is nothing but the veinas are different side. So there are like different kinds of leaf veinas. Okay, so this is one kind. It's, I think, the hibiscus leaf. You just look at the veining is like extremely detailed. And this is the rose leaf veina, double-sided. And this is also double-sided. So just one goes here and then you press. Okay. And then any leaf cutter will do. But what I have here is, I think, water lilies petals. I just don't pretty much like how the roses leaves go with the floral arrangement in the cake, wedding cakes that I do. So I kind of keep the leaves a little more common, not specific to flowers. Okay, so these are the cutters. I've just made it in different cutters. So cut the petals, make the sausages, and use the veinas. And these are the leaves that are there. You can just take a look at all the leaves here that is just made. So randomly just dry them out on the foam pad. And the two of them is not dusted. So this one is dusted and this one is not. So I'm just going to show that one part coloring, which is dusting out. So I have rose leaf and then fern, the petal dust. So I'm just going to take the petal dust. Fern, just dust it out. And then just a little bit of highlight of the darker shade here and there. So it just creates some depth to the leaves. Okay, so that's how. So there's no, one single rule for dusting. It's just about getting creative. It's just that the one thing that I keep in mind is don't have one shade alone, and that will just kind of make it look very flat. If there are like dual shades, a lighter shade and then a darker shade, then we'll be able to just create some depth in whatever we are just going to. Even in the peony, we kind of made it a bit light and then darker shades on the edges, right? Similarly, just get the lighter tone brushed up and then just touch upon some darker bits in just a bit few places, creating the depth. So with this, leaves are done. Any specific doubts that you're just not able to relate to how these petals were made? Because I said, it's similar to making the peony petals. It's just because it is monotonous. If I'm just going to make sausages and then roll this out, cut this up, and then, so you'll just be watching the same things that you know over and over again. So any specific doubts to leaves? No doubts, all clear. So maybe could we clear up and then move on to whipped cream stacking, the most exciting stuff that you guys really wanted, because the whipped cream stacking was initially not planned in the wedding cake 2-day workshop. First, we actually planned for making it a 3-day live workshop. But then we kind of thought like working people, and then 3 days, would you guys be able to sit and stuff like that? So we crunched it to 2 days. And then we thought we'll not be able to fit up whipped cream, stacking and all that. But because that is one intriguing area for a lot of bakers and cake artists, I thought it is better to just have whipped cream also. So we just kind of plan to release some of the lessons from the long-term course that I have. And so I think we are just almost getting to the close. So I'll clear up and catch up on the whipped cream stacking. With the stacking, yeah, maybe after clearing, we could move on to geode. So we'll just finish up with whipped cream stacking.